we've got audio. Hello. Hello. Morning and all that. Ah, there I am. There you are. Oh, no steam. No. Oh, dear me. Excuse me. Whew. Here we go. Right. Everything's set up like we've not. Thank you for that follow 6 minutes ago there, Raid. It's still about, that is. Give it in there very early to the stream. Yeah. Why does this feel like it's taking so much longer to load these days? Because it literally does feel like it's taking so much longer to load these days. Yeah. Oh. It's not like I've updated the version of Unity, but I have updated the hub. And the hub has its own integrations into the Unity client itself, annoyingly. But too much, to be honest. I would not be surprised at updating the hub, of course. The projects just take forever to load. Oh, there we go. Also, compilation time's a lot longer. It's like, why? No reason for it. Wasn't this slow before, and all of a sudden, started going slow. So what have you done, Unity? You're trying to force people to upgrade from a perfectly working version by slowing it down. Artificially. So that's what it feels like. A bit of artificial degradation. Try to force me to a version of Unity that stinks. No, thank you. Okay. Here's a reminder of what happened last time. Not much. Now, because past me decided to delete a load of preset files, some of these preset files were used in side missions. Meaning that I need to recreate some, otherwise ships aren't not going to have the thing in. So we've now got this screen, which allows us to see the turrets and whatnot, and we can actually so just reset the entire thing whenever I change. Oh yeah, it does. Yeah. Oh, you see. See the weapon loadout change. Oh, I don't want it to reset the view. But hey, that's neither here nor there. What I would like is what I really need to. It's a good thing of having a Logitech with a mouse wheel that you can just spin. It just spins. Yeah. Well, that was me thinking. Nope. Nope. No, it just... Nope. Nope. Oh dear. Now I've broken it. It's not supposed to be doing that anymore. Problems. You're supposed to wait until you've done that, and then what did I do to break it? Change something, and then I did that, and I changed the thingamabob, and then no, okay. See the guns getting attached on the front. Yeah. If only I could have a bit more finer control over it, but I don't. Never mind. Oh, that's working. Okay, now what was I gonna do? Just as a singular. But I don't like the default zoom. Default radius. For some reason I'm using position for default radius, which is not good. So let's see, if I've got a minimum distance of 50 and say a maximum distance of 100, then the halfway would be 75. So we would do max distance minus min distance, divide by 2 plus min distance. Distance. Equal. What do we say? Max distance minus min distance. 2 equals and then out on the minimum distance, and then that's what we should have there then. Oh. Oh gosh. Oh, it's another fucking bot. How do you know if it's a bot? They follow you and then they DM you rather than talk to you in stream. That's the 100% guaranteed way. It's a bot. Also, it's got a profile pic of a woman. Yeah. And they're also changing the game. It used to be a like profile pic of like a rating of a 9, 10 of a girl, and now they're gone for middle of the road. Trying to catch you off guard, saying, look, this is not a completely hot woman, but she is a serviceable one. And that you might be interested in her. Okay, now let's see if we do this. Oh, come on, yes. That's much better. So I do need something for scale at some point. But that'll be way in the future, and that's me getting myself off task with what I want to achieve in this session. So we won't do that. And again, I have to strain my voice and speak louder than before, because even the noise gain I added on last time isn't actually helping. You know, one day I'll come to the stream and start talking and then realise that, oh, I'm not actually speaking at all. Great. Nothing's coming out. So, yeah, that'll be something to look forward to. Honestly, I'm happy with that now. So I suppose I can find my list of items that I determined. Oh dear. There we go. Alright, so this is my unofficial to-do things of trying to solve things. These are all the side missions with all the loadouts that I removed for one daft reason or another. The interesting thing is, determining what we're going to equip them with and why. Alright. Okay. Also, yes, we needed to. That was the other thing. I want to just do the highlight stuff now. So think about how that would work. Oh, this is where the ship is held. And effectively, it is the ship with all the stuff that should spawn on it. We want to look at the main mesh, and then turn on the highlight, and then which one have we highlighted? Do we need to? Yes. We should see the highlight in here. It says, but we don't even see that highlight in here. So we're saying highlight. Why are you not highlighted? We should see you highlighted in preview. Well, you can see there's no outline there, so it's not like selecting it is hiding the outline. So selected is false. Why? You cannot combine the meshes if the meshes move. That's something I learned. Isn't it? So, analyze it? No. Wow. Really? Today's a day for all the bots, isn't it? Done. The question is why? Why? What's stopping it from saying selected? If select on click is used, is that saying it's now been actioned? Or is it just a Nova message? Oh, come on. Yes. Slightly slow it. Now highlight why not working. understanding why. Now when we target you, or we target you right in front of us, we have our highlight, which you can quite clearly see in the editor as well. Nothing special other than it gets ticked. See? That's all it should take. The fact that it's not showing up in the editor. Why? Also, for some reason, it doesn't like the fact that there's no things assigned. What are you complaining about? Reload it, because you never know. Sort it out as well. Why is this null? Where's it called from? Trying to instantiate a gun. Trying to add guns that don't exist. Now we've got a breakpoint we need to stick here. What do we have? We have a vessel preset. Default. What vessel? The player's vessel. Right. So this is the default one before it's even loaded. Shit, still does that. And then it comes to same fucking thing again. But mission is no longer initialized. Where is you? So it's registered. Why are you not on registering? That'll be why. Got engine. Thruster. VFX, radar, launcher control, explosion, turret group control, and we're missing these two off here. That's why that is. You know, you make a slight change, which never even touches that, and then it breaks it. Yeah. Amazing, isn't it? Well, I'll see why it's doing it, to be honest. We're adding items. But really generally in the game, and it's like trying to do that check and it's not basically cleaned itself from when we went into the mission state. So just some stuff left in a bad state for the initialization or uninitialization when we come out, and therefore I thought the mission was active. Because now the level editor is something that problem solved. No more issue there. But back to the issue at hand. Why on earth? It's highlight, not highlight. Something else I need to initialize. But not initialize. But like what? What would it be? What could it be? Well, that highlight's there. See the black highlight around it now. it's not highlighted. Please just... No. Oh, why is it so complicated? Is it because... Surely not. Yeah, sure, change children. What's the word? No. No, it just doesn't want to do it. Oh my word, why? What have I done wrong? No. What am I missing? We're looking at in the editor. I like the everything, yeah. Uh, no, I don't get it. I don't understand. Nothing special that we're doing. At all. Why? Not doing anything with this in the code to say sable it until such a thing. Let's just size the profile to the object. Shouldn't matter at all. What we're doing is setting it highlighted here when we call this. And that's exactly what we're doing when we're in the editing, just clicking that toggle button. I'm not doing anything fancy. Or different what it would do programmatically, as we've proven. Then why just you not want to behave and work? Anything to do with you being in here? Why would it be? Right, cube. I don't also understand why it's all the way up here out the way like anything, because it's just stupid. This bit bigger. We can see it, obviously. No, wrong one. Right. This is a cube. Cube has no highlight. Cube still has no highlight. Boink. Cube now has highlights. Just like that did. Cube. Cube. Saw it there for a split second and then just disappeared out of my brain. Yeah, it was right there. Right in my face. That's a cube. Now, 2 cubes and... Okay. Interesting how, depending on the angle it wants to show, or not. Huh? Highlighted false, and then highlighted. That is what we need to change now, is the colour of this cube's highlight. Something different, so that when we do highlight it, right, not highlighting the child. And now it does. Now, if I disable this, does it destroy the turret? Because that's what the code would say. No. It still doesn't highlight the fucker. That's not highlighted anymore. Why? There it is. Oh, come on. I don't understand. At all. See how any of that would make a difference. Honestly. Do I have to disable it, re-enable it every time for it to trigger? What? Nothing there. And that's not working now. Really big and no difference. Right there, and then no. Oh. We'll take a break because, oh my word, this is kicking my ass and there's no reason for it to. Hey, look, that highlight it's now applying there. So why is it applying then, but not then earlier? So this is a basic, empty, no profile thingamabob. Okay. And when we then decide to load a profile, now. There's just no profile. Alright. As we're about to start, so we'll compare that when we come back. Be right back. just blowing our brains out. Oh, we check this. We've got everything. That's the same. Smooth. Sure, let's just click it and say smooth, because nothing quite like clicking an option to determine any difference. No difference. Cool. And then, let's see. Include layering children. I'll just say children. Motherfucker. Listen. We say include this. Why? Okay, well, we sorted that out. It was a layer. And yeah, fine. Okay, see? Now it's included it. Oh, because the mesh is preview. Yeah. Then, oh, well, I've done it again. Okay, how have I managed to do that? Maybe if I press escape, then that should tell it to stop fucking around like that. Is it because I'm doing that? Yeah. So pause the editor, isn't it? And then it screws itself up. Okay, that's just a Unity editor annoyance. Yeah, huh. Well, if we then say, right, this is just not sync it with the profile while we do this, and go preview and then highlight, and then okay, so it's highlighted and it highlights through as it should. Yeah, component, yeah, whatever. Well, the question is, what uses what? Am I using that one? I'm using this one. This turret and component are exactly the same. Oh shit. Me sideways. Woo. Oh, why do I forget to do these things? Is it done? We found it. 2 results. On the cruisers. Okay, and what about this? 1 result on the base gun. But first of all, why are you using component? Got to look for highlight plus. No. Oh, I know why. The engines. The engines. The engines are the components. Yeah. Okay. So I'll just make a copy of this and call it the loadout preview. And then all we have to do is include preview. And then in our excuse me. Oh. Need to attach the highlight. Oh, effect. And then be able to highlight them when we mouse over it. Yes? Oh. Oh, that was hard work. That was the second thing that caught me off this week for a layer issue. In future, I need to like anything visual. The first thing I need to look at is the layers set correctly? Oh, and yesterday when I was struggling with the clicks, what was it? Yeah, that was it. It was this. Again, it was to do with a layer it was in. So, make sure your layers are all set right, otherwise the shit won't work. need the loadout panel open. We don't need you anymore. Alright. It's not where the code was. This is something we created, which links into the preview controller, which then is this orbital thing, which then does the code for moving around. Yes, it does. Oh dear. Also, now that I know this word what I did earlier with the default distance, I mean that this bullshit will now actually work better. Actually fit the camera in where I want it to fit. Using that focus thing, because that's the thing that was tripping me up when, yeah, it was. Oh. Missing a T there, eh? Now we're in here. Why don't we just tidy up a little bit? He says, and then thinks, maybe not. Right, it's all the VR stuff and whatnot that may or may never return, as it wasn't worth it in sales difference at all. And people were complaining about the VR not being able to use the nunchucks anyway, so. I don't see how you can make a space combat game with nunchucks with accuracy or anything like that. I don't see how it would quite work unless you're using you're literally just holding the controls and that's it. The interactions aren't existing, you're just holding them. And then people are moaning that they can't see the buttons holding the controller. I'm sorry, but, you know. What are these? Controls. Can you see them when you got your VR headset on? Can you fuck? What's the difference between not being able to see these but feel them in your hand, as opposed to having this, which has got about just as many fucking buttons? In fact, that's got less buttons. It doesn't have the bumper button, does it? It also doesn't have the pause and the menu buttons, the burger button. It doesn't have the D-pad. would that work? I think people expect more fine controls as well. You're grabbing hold of the stick and you have to push buttons, and it's like you are just adding level of abstraction, complexity onto something that you're probably not going to play in the first place if you're struggling to play it on a gamepad. It's not designed for VR in that way, because you've got issues with granularity, fine touches, fine movements. In a fast-paced action game, where reaction times matter, it's not going to work. You're going to have to slow that pacing down, aren't you? Yeah, those are just things in my mind about what you would have to compromise, or at least consider for having that VR in this type of space game that I'm making. I'm not saying it's not possible and that there are other games that do it, but why is this monitor slanted? Over time, I buy an extremely expensive monitor stand, and it can't even hold a monitor upright without it tilting. Well, now, how are we going to do these highlights? It's going to be within the vessel preview. Is it open? Is it closed? Have I closed it? Closed it. When we call set equipment, we have init equipment, so it deletes it and then re-adds everything. Like this tuple. You can return more than one value now. I mean, it's literally achieving the same thing as like passing an out in the signature of the method. But you can do it as a return type.
Habib12
cool.
_ just followed.
Thank you for the follow, Habib. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Let's see. Yeah. So it's an interesting one, not one that I really embraced and completely forgot about until I just saw this method. Anyway, we get the gun, we instantiate it, we literally don't give a shit about it, do we? Oh no, there we go, we set the gun on the port, obviously. We say, this is the gun. And that means we then need to apply highlights at which point? This is still in here, actually. Initialize preview item. What does this do? Alright, just disables things, sets things to preview to show it is a preview. If it's got a mesh renderer on it. Yeah. Does that mean that's the only thing I need then if I set that? So I suppose this would be required. We're doing that. Quite possibly anyway. If you're wondering what we're working on anyway, link to the game I'm working on. Base combat game. Fly Corvette ship. Punch above your weight, generally. Let's see, so what's that mesh renders? Or a game object isn't guaranteed to have a mesh renderer, is it? Just the highlight. So well, that's got the mesh renderer, and then when we look at the turret, then the mesh renderer is a child. I got our profile here. Oh, let's just see. It's the only thing I needed to do was make it. Yeah, just literally needed to be the preview more than anything else. I don't know why I've got that ticked, that's annoying. Well, yeah. So in here then the only thing we need to say is preview on the layer for that. That sorts that out. So that'll highlight our turrets when we eventually tell it to highlight it when we mouse over in the loadout panel. Alright. What we want to be able to do now is to say, well, we've got to mesh render engine tag flare. Really? What is that one? Engine tag flare. Oh, whatever. Are we here? Exhaust VFX. Oh, I do this. That. Don't want to disable them. Even though they're not rendered because they're in a different layer, some cameras will do. I've noticed you can see them off the side of the screen until I sort that out, so getting rid of that just limits that issue and also makes it easier for me to select the model in the editor, you know, when I'm in runtime. Or the engine flare. But then it's like, yeah, no. Yeah, no, yeah. Okay. We got that sorted. What are we doing? Do we want to do it in here? Only if it's going to be for the loadout panel. He says, but then this will be working. Right, so yeah, should we do it for both? It's going to do it in the loadout panel, in the level editor that is used for me, and then in the loadout equipment screen that the player uses, so they know which object is highlighted, etc. So it's applying both ways. All right, so this is now turned into a benefit for the player, not just for me. And I said we wasn't going to add any more features. Yes, I did. I'll just avoid going too deep in a rabbit hole. This is the most basic feature I want to do, which will help me and help the player. Highlight the component that they're edited. I'm mousing over so they know where it is. For a better decision on what they're applying. Yep. Okay. Oops. Badunk. Right. We only want to find it in here, thank you. We add display. Therefore, we can do it when we add it. That might be the more efficient timing for doing it. That's what it calls this any preview item. Yeah. What does you get called? You get called when we add it. When we add a gun. When we add a launcher. And the turret. Oh boy. That's just the basic structure with nothing attached on it. This is when we've then initialized the equipment. Set equipment. Yeah, we're not passing it because we've displayed it without. And then we just set equipment. And then therefore, when we do that, what do we call this? To make sure we're getting it in the exact places that whenever the equipment gets set, that it's doing it. The question is, every time we make a change, are we deleting everything? Computer says yes, really. settings screen. Default, that's when it does all this. Do that and do that. So when we come to do this, we check got enough money and the requirements to fit it. Then we equip it. Then we say it's equipped. Nope. Ah. Okay, I'll click on select. Right. So this is saying this is what we add inventory item. What I want to know is at what point do we instantiate? Else is in here. This is the only time we instantiate, isn't it? Because we'll end up calling that every time, aren't we? I guarantee it. That's the most simplest way to do that. Why are you zoomed out so far now? So far away. So close. Yeah. Blah. Right. Exit the editor, come into what am I doing here? Whee, so far away. things need changing. No. Let me do loadout. And remove that. Oh no, okay. Give over. Okay, it's not calling that then, is it? What are you calling this? No? Not calling that. Why? I mean, it's sort of a good thing, I suppose. Item changed. Finally, we found the right place. Whew. Okay. We got these. Gunport, hard points, or hard points. Yes, that's what we wanted. Not that we're getting anywhere. Why is that so tiny now? Oh. No. What? I mean, that's not the freaking. Forgot what I was going to do. Oh, I wanted to see what the thumbnail camera was going to be like. Okay. Tiny. One. Non-existent. 0. Really close. 0.2. Really far away. Like even tinier. How about no? There are 2 audio listeners in this scene, is there? Well, there is The in limbo UI camera. Well, we're not in limbo, so why are you active? Where is it? What did I call for the initialization? So we add. Does it show? Display. And display, okay. So how about now we just say default distance equals a minimum distance or max distance, yes? Go with maximum. We've got the max extent. And surely that means that's the whole shebang. Shebang. Thumbnail camera, which is enabled for some reason. Focus. That's too far now. I don't understand. Is it because surely not. No, no difference there. Why is it? My understanding is that it should be attempting to put this within the bounds of the camera. But it doesn't. Why is that? So that really should be like, that's the bounds that you fit in there. I would have expected it to be very close, but it's not. Why? You do this to me. Right, so I can't rely on whatever I've done with that focus camera. That's just absolute garbage of a system. It's just not doing its thing. So back you go. Well, it's coming up to the end of the stream anyway, so that's what I'm working on. So that's the minimum now to fit in there. Why couldn't you just do that? You know. Yeah, no. What is it? Yeah. Well, there's stuff to play around with and try and solve out at one point in the future. Alright. Well, you didn't seriously expect me to do some coding today, did you? After we did coding yesterday? Alright. Thanks for watching. Till next time. Bye for now.